If you run a residential HVAC company and you want your CSRs booking better calls so your comfort advisors can close more installs, then this video is going to be for you. If we haven't met yet, my name is Mateo, and we help residential HVAC companies improve the sales size of the business through better booking, better follow-up, better tracking, and tighter conversion systems. In this video, I'm going to walk you through an HVAC CSR playbook that will help your team book stronger appointments and create more opportunities that actually turn into installs. By the end of this, you'll have a clear picture of what the CSR should be saying, what they should be listening for, and how this part of the process connects directly to close rate, revenue, and overall sales performance. Okay, so let's jump into it. Why does this matter? So customer service representatives are the first point of contact for homeowners calling about the HVAC replacements. The quality of this first interaction can dramatically influence whether the homeowner trusts the company, sees value in the home appointment, believes the visit will solve their problem, feels comfortable sharing their budget and expectations, and is prepared to say yes when the comfort advisor arrives. Now, a strong CSR process creates higher close rates, fewer wasted appointments, stronger customer satisfaction, and better insights. That's the key part that we need to understand here, is that the CSR is not picking up the phone just to book an appointment. They're doing more than that. So the CSR sets the tone and the direction of the entire sales process because they're first point of contact. A well-executed inbound call can make the difference between a sale and a lost lead. So what is this? What does this do? This is an SOP that is given to the customer service rep as a step-by-step guide to follow. So when they finish going through this standard SOP, they're going to understand to control the call in a friendly and confident way, ask the right questions without sounding pushy, because that's the number one thing, is we don't want to push the customer or the homeowner in a way to make them feel uneasy or feel like they're under pressure to like buy something. Build trust and rapport, understand the customer's budget and expectations, identify serious buyers from just tire kickers, pre-sell the value of the in-home appointment, so like why it's so important to get that done, secure a soft commitment to move forward if the proposal meets their needs, set a proper expectation so the customer feels prepared and confident, increase odds of the first visit close for the comfort advisor. So this is exactly what it's meant to do, is for the comfort advisor to make the sale on the first point, like in-home appointment. Like, we don't want that customer or comfort advisor to return multiple times just to break down even more information for it not to close. It's just a waste of time. So section 1, this is like the mindset that the CSR needs to follow. People calling for a quick estimate are not rude. They're just overwhelmed and just don't know what to do. Okay. So they assume they're saving time by asking that question. They don't realize over the phone quotes are widely inaccurate, which causes callbacks or leads to unexpected price changes, which then becomes like a surprise to the homeowner, and they just don't want to go with you anymore. The CSR's job is to make the customer feel heard, not contradicted. What we're never going to say over the phone to the homeowner is, we don't give quotes over the phone. We must come out first. Okay. That's just going to trigger defenses in the homeowner and the person on the other side of that call. Instead, we're going to validate their request, explain why an in-home visit benefits them so much, position the visit as the fastest and simplest path to an accurate number, to a real accurate number. So it's just the only number that they see. And the flow must feel very conversational. So we want the CSR to use her natural personality, be warm, be relaxed, and relatable. There will be a script to follow, but the idea of the script is that the CSR has something to follow until she gets comfortable and understands the general flow of how the call should be ran. And then from there, it won't sound so scripted, and she can remove the script and just go off her natural feel. How does the CSR actually handle the call? This is like the most important stuff, is how to respond to the person on the other side of the phone. So in the beginning, we want to greet them, obviously, right? Thank you for calling your company, Bob's HVAC. This is Emily. What can I help you with today? Okay. So it's friendly, it's steady, it gets straight to the point. Now, you're going to have most callers or most homeowners calling that say, I just need a quick estimate. I need a quote. I need to replace my AC. Just give me the number, right? But here, what we want to do is go back to what we learned earlier and validate it. Absolutely. I can help you with that. Let me just get a little bit more information so we can send the right expert out to the home and make sure you get an accurate options. So notice, once again, we do not say we don't give phone estimates. We validate the request so they feel relaxed, and we transition the control by asking questions. Now, the next stage of the call is that we want to jump into discovery questions. So we want to learn more about them as to why they're calling and, maybe the direction of how the in-home appointment will go. So we want to ask about the age of the system. How old is the system? Then they respond with, got it. What's going on with it? Are you looking to replace it entirely or just, comparing options? Then we got, have you had anyone else out there yet to give you an estimate? This is a big area because when we get further down into the script, you'll see why this question is very important. They're going to ask, what kind of numbers have you seen so far? So this gauges the budget. Then they're going to say, yes, that makes sense. Why do you call around? Because if they get a very high budget, you can say wow, that's a very high budget. Makes sense why you would call. Prices can be all over the place, maybe confuse them. Even for the same system and size, it happens all the time. So you're being genuine with them. If they haven't, then you're just going to respond with no problem at all. Most people start right where you are. Your call actually helps us get you the accurate numbers the first time, so you don't have to bounce around from company to company. So this is also a key area because we don't want that homeowner going and get multiple quotes. They can go get multiple quotes and that's perfectly fine, but we need to also be the one that educates them on multiple quotes or be the only option for them to be a good fit with us so they don't get any more quotes pretty much. So now we want to figure out the budget because this is going to help the sales guy or the comfort advisor in his presentation. So CSR is going to ask, now most homeowners already have a ballpark budget in mind before we come out. We have options that range from $4,000 to $20,000. Does that work within your budget? And what we're doing here is we're showing the expanded range. Okay, we don't necessarily know what the homeowner completely wants, but we can give them the low budget and then the very high budget, which is our premium service, top quality, gold tier, platinum, whatever you want to call it. After they answer, you're going to say, perfect, that helps. We can make sure the options we bring will stay within something comfortable for you. If they refuse or they're hesitant, then no worries. It's just something we ask so we can make sure we don't bring anything outside of what you're comfortable with. Okay, we're always on the side of the homeowner. We don't want to be pushy. We want to feel like we're creating a relationship here. Now, we want to do some financing discovery that will help the sales guy. So this is all helping the in-home appointment. Were you hoping for any kind of financing like low interest or 0% options? If yes, great. We got 0% options available and our advisor can walk you through them at the appointment. Okay, we're just providing value and then collecting value or collecting information as well. Okay, now we're at the set expectation stage. So this will pre-sell the visit. So this part must sound confident and reassuring. CSR is going to say, here's what we'll do for you. I'll send one of our top guys who specializes in helping homeowners compare options. He'll take a quick look at the home setup, show you different system choices, go over warranties, rebates, and any financing you want. And he can also help compare any other estimates you were given so everything makes sense. Now, this is going to be the pre-close commitment. This is very important to collect over the phone call. If our advisor can put together options that fit your home, your budget, and the kind of financing that you're looking for, is this something you'd be open to moving forward with at the appointment? If yes, perfect. That helps us bring the right options to you. If unsure, no problem at all. There's no pressure either way. Our job is just to give you a clear information so you can make the best decision. Okay. We're setting the appointment for the comfort advisor. Okay. We want to give him and your team, whoever's on that team, the absolute best chance of landing this lead. Now we schedule. Very important. If you don't get this, then you don't have an appointment, right? So schedule an appointment. Let's find a time that works best for you. I got time slot 1 or time slot 2 available. Which do you prefer? You're only going to offer 2 time slots, and that's it. And you're just going to let them pick. They might have a busy schedule, but this is the starting point where you're just going to offer 2 different time slots and dates. Now we confirm, great. You're all set for date/time, right? Your comfort advisor's name is Jeff. He's awesome. Ask him about his trip to the Dominican or ask him about his dog, something personal about the home comfort advisor. He'll give you a call when he's on the way. He normally needs about 45 to 60 minutes to go through everything and answer your questions. Now, there's some appointments that we track that do better over 60 minutes. So it'd be like an hour or an hour and a half. You're just going to input whatever time works best. And the reason why we incorporate something so personal about the comfort advisor is that we want to create that personal connection with the homeowner before the comfort advisor even shows up at the home. So now the CSR has already told them hey, he's got an awesome dog. Ask him about it. Now the homeowner is just already thought of what they see or who they see walking in the door. They see someone very friendly. They have a dog. I'm interested in I like dogs. I want to ask him about his dog, right? It just builds that relationship. You're not getting a stranger coming in your door. The CSR has opened the door and introduced the comfort advisor pretty much. Now you're going to end the call. You're going to just close it, right? If anything changes, you need help before the appointment, feel free to call us. We're here for you. Looking forward to meet you. And that's it. That's really it. Now, section 3 goes into a little bit more of handling a more aggressive or pushy caller. I'll just do the first one because there are I got 3 here of how to handle it. But the most common is just give me a number. I don't want anybody coming out, right? This guy, you don't even want to work with this guy because you already know what's going to happen. CSR is going to be nice about it. I hear you. Everybody wants to save some time. The only reason I can't throw out a number is because it could be off by several thousand. I don't want to steer you in the wrong direction. And then the CSR is going to immediately pivot with the quickest way to get a real number is actually the in-home visit, because the advisor can see exactly what you need and give you prices where they're on the spot. There's no waiting and there's no surprises. Okay. You want to completely pivot and try and get the homeowner to see why it's so important to do something like that. Because at the end of the day, if this guy or this person or whoever it is on the other side of the phone is very pushy and just, really wants a phone number or the price over the phone, then you don't truly want to work with this guy. This guy is going to be most likely one of the cheaper homeowners that doesn't actually see the value in what you provide in your top tier quality installs. And that's pretty much it. This here I give away for free. So you can just reach out to me on Facebook. If you got my number, just, send me a text and I can send this to you. I'll put my Facebook in the description. This way that everybody who watches this video can get a free copy of this. Like I said before, if this is something that you want to implement, then go right ahead, take it, use it. I can guarantee that this is going to help you and your team. If you're looking for more of an approach of it done with you, where we can come in and we can implement other things to help boost that close rate or conversions, then just also reach out to me through Facebook or just text me.